Okay, this reading is going to be for earth signs. Now the first thing I got was off of just this basic energy, is somebody, hold on, let me go into my notes. No, I'm not. I can't do that because I'm using a computer. Somebody couldn't see, this could be your worth, but somebody couldn't see something from your point of view, and now they've taken a financial loss, or they lost you. Now they're now they seeing your worth. Okay, so you had to deal with a lifetime of energies that lacked vision without your input or your resources. So without your work and effort to get them the things that they needed to have the starts or the money. Okay, and I had to get a couple cards because Neptune is funny. Neptune is a self-undoing sacrifice. It's something that teaches you, and you can be in it for a potentially long time, because it's karmic and it is learning a lesson, but it's for you to liberate yourself through whatever pain, because it takes a long time to see. It would take a person a long time to see their wealth, because I don't want to hold up too much. But anyway, I have to pull cards on these. So now we're about to clarify. They had some type of trauma, and this trauma is what is why they couldn't see it. It's almost like you was trying to heal them, but they refused to be healed. They didn't want to turn around and see it. They didn't want to put in the effort, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I'm going to pull some cards just to see on these two. This is a card of trauma. Hold on. Okay, that was at the bottom of the deck. I know y'all saw that, and I was going to say it, but I didn't. Anyway, they lack faith in their projects. They lack vision, and that's something that you got to do for yourself. You can't have somebody to help have faith in their self. So you very well could have been dealing with people with low self-esteem. And the thing is, the identity crisis, this could take a toll on you, because it could cause you to have low self-esteem, or it could cause you to deplete your resources trying to help them out, because you feel sorry for them, because Neptune also rules charity and goodwill, helping somebody get out of it. See? Oh, wow. So victim and expansion, your abilities to be able to take the baton that somebody gives you and be able to expand with it. You know what I mean? This also talks about them not being able to see. You was the shining example, and you know, people have to lose it to understand that everything was with you. So you know, use your discernment with people coming back, because people won't be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Y'all know I'm not. I'm a Virgo. I can't get into it because I'm not, but y'all get what I'm saying. This is time for liberation. So anyway, people playing the victim. People playing the victim, playing on sympathies. They know what to use on you. So that's one. I just want to make sure I'm telling y'all the right thing. I mean, I can already feel it. It's more so clarification for y'all. This card speaks about a block being in somebody's path, and she picks up the block and moves it. So the block in the path was the people that you helping, or the people that you was with that was using your resources, because resources is not just money, it's your time and energy. Spending years with a person, or having children, or building something together when this person is not putting in the effort where they should. Trying to make sure this video don't go over 10 minutes. This talks about identity, being the source of something, confidence, skills. Okay, whatever it is, like I said, you were the shining example. They couldn't see it because of their trauma. They lack faith. So we're going to flip over this card and see what they couldn't see. Complacency. Complacency, I keep looking this up. Complacency is when somebody gets comfortable in whatever they wallow in their self-pity, and they always have that woe is me attitude. We already spoke about victim mentality. So as I said before, you can start to absorb these things. So you can become complacent as well because you absorb that person's energies. You absorb their energies because every avenue they go they're not putting in the effort. So you can be complacent and absorb that person's. It's just like, I'm sorry, because I feel energies and this is just like garbage. I don't even want to feel it, but it's making my throat feel constricted. Not saying what you really want to about a person. So y'all could be holding y'all tongue or need to speak up. When these people do come back, y'all got to tell them where they went wrong. And that don't guarantee no relationship or spot in your life in the future, but you have to speak up. And that's the issue. That's why people change their direction of why they gonna manipulate you, because you have to speak up. So you're gonna have the floor. You're gonna have the floor, and you're gonna need to speak up, because people never knew that you looked at them like a blockage, because they couldn't get over whatever you could have had the world. You couldn't get over your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was holding us back, or the family back. It could be anything, kids, blah, blah, blah. Facade, this speaks about childhood issues. Then we have the gossip card. Let me just peek back here. Impatience, dealing with people that have childhood trauma and people that want things their way. They want to cut corners. So that's that. Let me go ahead and put that to the side. And I wanted to see Neptune, because Neptune, I got the paranormal cards because Neptune deals with things that you can't see. So it's some type of paranormal activity, meaning that people could be using astral travel. In the Earth Sign Collective, the astral travel is when somebody projects to you to make you feel guilt, shame, and sorrow. You having a good day, and all of a sudden that day gets chaotic, or this is projecting in the dreams though. This is projections of guilt, shame, all types of things. And it makes you feel heavy, sluggish. Like that's why y'all haven't had as much energy, because people have been trying to make you think that their trauma is your trauma, and that's garbage. You are the source of absolute beauty. So what I want to do is look behind this and see, like I said, this is the essence. It's the sun, it's creativity, it's the identity. I said that you were the shining example. So see, Aquarius is the collective energy. It's the family. It's the group. It is the generator. It is the person that sources it all. Like it gives life and vitality to everything that it's around. So put that back on there. That's just for confirmation. And behind here, like I said, with the projection and Neptune being funny and not being able to see how you getting attacked, because you can have attacks on your finances. Even though they're not around, your finances is still being depleted. Your energy is still going super low. This is a pentagram. Pentagram, it rules the body. The 5 points of the body, it also rules magic. But it's not the Star of David. The 6-pointed star means it's off balance. So these people were projecting to you on purpose so they could throw you off balance. Let me get one card for Neptune. I'm feeling this card that was making me feel uncomfortable is still like you have been stuck for a long time. I'm an earth sign, and this is where the stuckness came from these projections. Y'all had to clear all of this stuff so y'all would get into that attitude of setting hard boundaries and letting people know, speaking up beforehand instead of brushing stuff to the side and taking these hits. Because these spiritual hits, oh my goodness, they worse than somebody coming to your physical face saying, I don't like you. That's why people say stuff behind your back, and just in case you wanted to know, because they scared to come to you and say, you was right, I should have done this. Ain't nobody gonna do that. What do they need to know? I'm not surprised that this deck is being difficult, because it's the spiritual realm. It's unseen. Okay, past lives. So the way it's in front of me, I'm gonna slide it up like this. Okay, this is how it was in front of me, which means that, okay, first of all, the card says past lives, healing issues of a karmic nature. But when I see this card, it's saying seeing your worth, like seeing who you really are. You know, this card speaks about it don't speak about it. I'm using it intuitively. But anyway, it's saying you had to go through all of this to understand your power. Okay? That power that you have, oh my goodness. When you say things, you mean things. You have to understand that you have the potential to bind yourself if you stay and you do the work for people. So you need to not only see the power that you have, because you already know that people will come back and return, but you do the work for them when they return. That's not how it's supposed to be. When they return, you tell them what it is and you set a clear boundary. Now they have to do the work to get into the same places that you'll be going in your reality. There's no guarantee of that. But you have to have respect for this power and understand it. I'm missing a word that I really want to tell y'all, but you big power, big power, like the earth. If you want to sit a house on top of it, if you want to build a fire on top of it, like it's the earth. It's massive. You get what I'm saying? You have the potential to make or break somebody. There you go. You try not to break people, but they break themselves, so don't feel too bad. Disappearing ghost. Something is about to slip through your hands and alien contact. A coming change will require adopting a new paradigm. So, past lives. Oh my God, this is gonna run over, but it's okay. I'm gonna get a past life card for y'all, and then I'm gonna be done with it. But anyway, y'all consciousness is about to elevate. So a lot of people in this group may not have been aware of magic, paranormal activity, people being able to project on you through your dreams, people not being around you, but being able to affect your environment. So y'all gonna be dealing with a lot more paranormal activity, and it's to help you. You needed to see it first. Now you can get the proof by everybody coming back, maybe saying what they did or getting the proof through other ways of what they've done. And then you'll know that all the knowing and the feeling that you had without the proof, you'll know that you were spot on about all of the things that was being done to you. So all of those thoughts and things that was coming through your head and visions, and you'll have the proof. So the next step in that is to move up a level by you getting more emotional intelligence downloaded to you, things that come before the time, so it can kind of prepare you for future movements. You might have feelings that come in, which anxiety. We process things through our stomach mostly. So the way we eat is going to define how a person that comes into your life. Too much salty foods, too much sweet foods, too much meat is telling you about a person. It affects our health, but we process through our stomach. So food definitely can give you an indicator about a person, but you would have to, write that stuff down, journal. Let me get y'all one past life card. Okay, it's something you're not seeing about your past life, so we are going to get one card and find out what is it saying. What did I say was behind this? One more peek. Yeah, something that you don't know. Y'all not awake to y'all power. Y'all don't know who y'all are, and it's almost like people was doing this stuff to hide it from you. So you must be strong. You got some superpower that people don't know about. Yeah, we're gonna pull it out here. Okay. So I have persecution or torture. So we already said torture. This is spiritual torture. I'm gonna just read y'all everything on the card, but I didn't usually use all these things. It says celibate or asexual. So celibacy, a lot of people harvest off of sexual energy. I feel like earth signs get the most root work put on them so that they can't advance, so people can hold their resources still, their time, energy, and money still longer. But if you celibate, you realize that that's the key. If I keep my sex to myself or I cut it completely off, it does harm to people. It throws them off balance. So sexual discernment is really big. I'm looking for the daggone book. I'm going to read y'all the trauma, persecution, or torture. Okay, it says, you may have experienced trauma in a past life due to being persecuted or tortured. So that means like dreams and visions that you have, you might have seen some torturous type things happen to you. But anyway, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to read the top of the card because that's how these cards work. Struggles with appearance. I already said your self-worth. So the card says beauty, but it says you struggle with your appearance, which falls under low self-esteem. You know what I mean? The way you see yourself is totally different from what everybody else sees. So you're gonna get more confirmation that comes in the shoot. It's gonna start next month. It's gonna take off like nobody's business about who you really are. A lot of people are gonna appreciate you, and it's gonna help you put a new definition on yourself. You're gonna be more in the receiving mode than the giving mode. So you need to set yourself to receive. Okay. It's gonna happen as long as you take a deep breath and let it. It's uncomfortable because I can feel it. It's very uncomfortable, but people gonna like the you. They're gonna accept the you without trying to change it or hide it. Okay, so it says struggle with appearance. In a past life, you may have felt unhappy with your appearance. Maybe you never felt beautiful enough despite being attractive. You might have genuinely struggled with your looks. If the latter, it may have limited you from being able to attract a marriage partner or other opportunities. Or worse, you may have been mocked or bullied. Alternatively, your appearance may become altered due to an accident, disfigurement, or old age. If so, this may have proved disheartening. The archetype above, the above applied to your current life or time frame. So that gives you an idea. You know, people want to age you prematurely with stress, whether it's in the 3D or in the spiritual realm. When you put your foot down, all that stop, because earth signs tend to age with grace. You know what I mean? When this pressure is put on you, this is what messes with that beauty, because it's a beautiful sign. They age, they all look young, but the shyness won't allow you to get opportunities from bullying thing. That's the example of the book. When you bully, you don't put yourself out there because you're worried about how people will receive you. There's always a demographic for anything. There are people that want to hear, and there's people that don't want to hear. But the people that don't want to hear is irrelevant. But the people that do want to hear, books, videos, they want it. They need it. Just like the people that was trying to harvest this energy or block you or keep you. It's something that could give you, put you in a big power, in a massive amount of power. So this is what's going to be happening next month. All right, thank you. That's it.